Keep your hands right there. I pop two more trees in my mind somewhere.
You woke up with a groan, the weight of the stomachache causing you to grimace. Oh my, how can I forget about it? What's the day? But today is the test. I can't miss it. You checked your drawer but couldn't find the painkillers. Ah, why today? Gritting the teeth, you don't want to miss the test because you prepared it diligently to score good marks, of course to make Jungkook proud. Still you got up with heavy steps, moving towards bathroom. Struggled through your morning rituals, the pain only worsening. As Ryan made her way downstairs, she found Jungkook, her professor husband, waiting with a prepared breakfast. Morning, Ryan. I made breakfast for you, he said with a warm smile. She managed a weak smile in return, clutching the bag closer to her body. Thank you, Jungkook, but I'm not very hungry. Jungkook's smile faltered slightly, concern flashing in his eyes. Are you feeling alright? You seem off. Ryan nodded, doing her best to hide her discomfort. It's nothing, I'm just a bit tired. I studied late for the test. Okay, that's understandable, but you can't go through the day without eating anything. How about just a small bite? I appreciate it, but I'm just not feeling up to it today. Ryan, your health is important too. You can't perform well if you're not feeling your best. How about you have just a bite of breakfast? It might make you feel a little better. Okay, one bite. After one bite, you were about to head out when he held your hand gently. It's too early, baby. What's so urgent? You sigh looking down, have to make an excuse so you can go and buy the painkillers. I promised to Gia that we will review before the test. Hesitation was clearly evident on his face, but he let go your hand. Gotta go now. See you later. Alright, take care. You both actually go separately because no one knows about your relationship, as you both decided to hide it from college because of the rule, no relationship between teachers and students. So no one knows college's scariest professor is actually your secret husband. Hi, I need some painkillers for my cramps, please. I'm sorry, but we are currently out of stock. We are expecting a new shipment in the evening. Oh no, I really need them now. I'm already running late for college and I have a test today. I understand, but unfortunately there's nothing I can do until the new stock arrives. You let out a grunt before exiting the store in a hurry because you already got late for the college and didn't even able to buy the painkillers. Today is not my day for sure. Without knowing, Jungkook, who was just passing through the store because it's in the way of the college and the house, he noticed Ryan exiting from the medical store and he was about to get out of the car when the light turned green again and the car driver's horn from back. Jungkook had to drive the car but lost the sight of Ryan in the process. Why did you lie to me, Ryan? What are you hiding? He felt sad because Ryan lied to him and can't find the reason for it. Rushing to college to avoid explaining her pain, she directly headed to the class, but Ryan's friend Gia noticed her obvious discomfort. Ryan, are you okay? You are sweating so much. Ryan sighed and admitted quietly. It's cramps, Gia, but I can't miss the test. Do you want to go to the rest area? Maybe you should take a break. No, I can manage. As the class quieted down, Professor Jungkook entered, commencing the lesson with formal greetings. Ryan's heart raced as she realized the professor was none other than her husband. She discreetly avoided his gaze, hoping to keep the relationship secret. Jungkook's gaze lingered on Ryan for a while before he quickly changed his demeanor to cold and scary, and he is actually very strict when it comes to tests, and treats all his students equally. The test began, but Vayan struggled to concentrate. Jia whispered, Vayan, are you sure you are okay? Before Vayan could reply, Professor Jungkook's voice cut in, icy and stern. Vayan, is there something you would like to share with the class? Jia immediately fell silent, but Vayan desperate to alleviate her pain. No, Professor. Misinterpreting her response, Jungkook's eyes narrowed, his tone warning. Focus on the test, Vayan. The pain grew worse, and Vayan whispered to Jia again. I can't focus. I can't take it anymore, Jia. Jia noticed the beads of perspiration on Vayan's head. It's clearly evident that it's becoming unbearable for her, but frustration building. Jungkook reprimanded. Vayan, that's enough. Vayan's eyes filled with tears, but this time she mustered the courage to speak up. I'm sorry, Professor, it's just... Jungkook, misunderstanding once more, thought she was trying to cheat. His voice rose as he demanded, Give me your paper. Vayan hesitated, feeling like no energy in her body, but Jungkook's anger escalated when Vayan disobeys him. Bring your paper to my desk now. Tears streamed down Vayan's face, and she softly murmured, I can't focus. I'm sorry, Professor. He was disappointed. No one ever dared to cheat in his class. But why Vayan? And his patience exhausted, Jungkook ordered coldly, Get out of my class, Vayan. Vayan tries to muster the strength to push through her discomfort. She tried to get up with heavy steps. Vayan's face paled even more, and her eyes fluttered. Just as she stood in front of him, the pain intensifies, and she struggled to focus on anything other than the cramps. It overwhelmed her, and she fainted, falling into Jungkook's arms. Fear and concern replaced his anger. He kneels beside her and gently tapped her cheek, trying to wake her up. Vayan, wake up, can you hear me? Vayan doesn't respond, and Jungkook's panic rises. He swiftly scoops her up carefully in his arms and stands looking around the classroom. Call the campus medical team right now. The students are in shock at the sudden turn of events, witnessing their strict and serious professor displaying a side they have never seen before. Never seen him getting worried so much. They quickly follow his command and dial for medical assistance. Jungkook carries Vayan as quickly as he can toward the medical center. He can't help but feel guilty for his earlier outburst. His worry for her well-being overshadows everything else. Come on, Vayan, you'll be okay, please. He reaches the medical center and rushes inside, where the medical team is already waiting. What happened? She fainted during my class. I don't know what's wrong. It seems like she might be in pain. We need to take care of her immediately. Jungkook watches as the medical team turns to Vayan, his heart still racing with concern. He blamed himself for not realizing something was seriously wrong earlier. The student who followed him to the medical center exchanged surprised looks, having witnessed a side of the scary professor that they never expected to see. As Vayan's well-being takes precedence, Jungkook's anger and pride melt away, leaving only a husband who cares deeply for his wife's safety and health. Please be okay, love. She is stable now, but she needs rest. It's important to manage her pain and stress. Can she go home? Yes, but make sure she gets plenty of rest and stays hydrated. Jungkook carries Vayan in his arms, gently cradling her. He walks swiftly, ignoring the stunned gazes from students and even fellow professors. His focus is solely on Vayan's well-being. Is that Professor Jeon? Yeah, and who's that girl? I'm jealous. I don't even know he has caring side behind his cold face. Jungkook reaches his car and carefully places her in the passenger seat. He tucks a strand of her hair behind her ear, his concern evident in his eyes. He shuts the car door softly and takes a deep breath, his heart still racing. I can't believe I didn't realize she was in pain. Jungkook starts the car and drives Ryan home. The ride is silent, the weight of the situation weighing heavily on him. As he gently carries her into their home, he vows to be more attentive and understanding in the future. In moments like this, the facade of the strict professor fades away, revealing the loving and caring husband he truly is for Ryan, only for her. Ryan's eyes slowly flutter open, and she is met with the warm sight of Jungkook by her side, gently caressing her head. Hey, you are awake? Are you feeling better? Yeah, I'm okay now. I was really worried about you earlier when you fainted in class. Are you sure you're alright? Even the pain is still, but you feel more upset because Jungkook yelled at you in front of whole class. Yeah, it was just a passing thing. You know, you can always tell me if something's wrong, right? I know. Jungkook noticed a change of behavior in. He clearly knows he is the reason behind it, so he moved closer to Ryan, grabbing her hand, locking it with his own fingers, which didn't push by Ryan. Ryan, look at me. Ryan hesitantly met his gaze, seeing the sincerity and sadness in his eyes. I'm sorry for yelling at you during the class. I didn't know you were feeling like this. It's okay, I understand. No, it's not okay. I shouldn't have let my frustration get the better of me. I promise I'll be more understanding next time. I forgive you, Jungkook. Good. Now I made you some hot chocolate. It might help ease the discomfort. Thanks, but I'm not really in the mood. What's wrong, Ryan? It's hard to accept a drink from someone who was so mad at me earlier. Jungkook looks down and Ryan presses her lips together before he looks at her again. I know I messed up and I'm sorry. I just want to take care of you now. Okay, fine, I'll have some. Jungkook hands Ryan the cup of hot chocolate and she takes a small sip. She can feel the warmth of the gesture and it begins to ease her tension. How are you feeling now? The pain is still there, but it's better. Let me help with that. He shifts closer to Ryan and starts massaging her stomach in a soothing manner. Thank you, Cook. This really helps me. He smiled at the nickname, knowing you finally forgave him. You shouldn't have hid it from me, Ryan. I was really worried about you. I can't even able to process what happened. Then Jia told me about your condition. He mutters with a hint of anger, and you accept it knowing it's your fault too. I don't want to burden you with that. It should be handled by me, but you don't have to hide your pain from me, Ryan. I'm here to take care of you always. He stopped looking at you with a serious expression. I just don't want to miss the test, but I won't hide anything from you again, I promise. Don't cry, baby. I'm not scolding you. I was really worried about you so much earlier. Test is not that important, but you are. He kissed your forehead and your cheek several times. Sorry for making you worried, you replied, playing with his shirt button, sniffing, not looking at him in the eyes, and he kissed you again, this time on the lips. It's okay, my love, just don't repeat that again. He noticed you were about to doze off, seeing your heavy eyelids, being tired. Good night. Jungkook smiles and continues his gentle massage, both of them finding comfort in each other's presence and the strength of their bond.